Debt is one of the most powerful forces in family finance. It can either be a stepping stone or a stumbling block. Used wisely, debt helps families acquire homes, build businesses, or invest in education. Mismanaged, it traps families in cycles of stress and instability. To understand debt, we must first recognize its types. Good debt. This includes loans that build assets or increase future earning potentials, such as a mortgage, student loan, or business loan. When managed properly, good debt creates long-term value. Bad debt. This is money borrowed to fund consumption or depreciating items like credit card purchases, payday loans, or financing luxury goods. These debts often carry high interest and provide no lasting benefit. At the heart of debt is the interest rate. This is the cost of borrowing money, expressed as a percentage. A small difference in interest rates can mean thousands saved or lost over time. High-interest debt, like credit cards, can spiral quickly if only minimum payments are made. Families must also consider repayment terms, how long it takes to clear the loan, and how flexible the lender is. Shorter repayment terms mean higher monthly payments but lower overall cost. Longer terms ease the burden each month but increase the total interest paid. Understanding debt goes beyond rates and terms. It's about habits and attitudes. Many families fall into debt not because of emergencies, but because of lifestyle choices. The temptation to buy now, pay later can create a false sense of wealth. Credit cards, for example, are convenient but dangerous when not controlled. Carrying balances month after month means families end up paying far more than the original purchase price. Payday loans and quick cash schemes are even worse, trapping borrowers in cycles of dependency. On the other hand, responsible debt management requires discipline. Borrow only for things that build value. Read and understand loan agreements before signing. Avoid taking on more than 30 to 40% of your monthly income in debt repayments. Prioritize paying off high-interest loans as quickly as possible. A healthy family debt strategy sees borrowing as a tool, not a crutch. Every loan should have a clear purpose and a clear repayment plan. What strategies help families get out of debt? 1. Debt snowball method. Pay off the smallest debts first while making minimum payments on larger ones. Each small victory builds momentum and motivation. 2. Debt avalanche method. Focus on the highest interest debts first. This saves the most money over time, though it requires patience. 3. Debt consolidation. Combine multiple debts into one loan with a lower interest rate. This simplifies repayment and can reduce costs. 4. Negotiation. Families can negotiate with lenders for lower rates or revised terms, especially if they have a strong repayment history. Equally important is avoiding new debt while paying down old ones. Building an emergency fund helps break the cycle of borrowing every time a crisis arises. Case studies show that families who adopt disciplined repayment methods not only reduce debt but also transform their financial habits, leading to long-term stability.
Debt is not just financial, it is emotional. Families weighed down by debt often experience anxiety, blame, and broken trust. This is why communication is crucial. Couples must talk openly about debts, share repayment responsibilities, and encourage each other. Interactive exercise 1. List all current debts, including balances, interest rates, and repayment terms. 2. Categorize them into good debt and bad debt. 3. Choose either the snowball or avalanche method to start repayment. 4. Create a debt-free vision statement as a family. What will life look like once you are debt-free? 5. Set milestones and celebrate each repayment victory.
Key takeaways. Debt can be good or bad depending on purpose and management. Interest rates and repayment terms determine the true cost of debt. Families should avoid high-interest, consumption-driven borrowing. Debt reduction strategies like snowball, avalanche, and consolidation provide structure. Emotional honesty and teamwork are as important as financial tactics. This concludes Chapter 7. Reminding families that while debt can be a heavy burden, with the right strategy, it can be overcome and even used as a stepping stone toward growth.